this is James Sculthorpe, and I'm currently doing this commentary in a field outside Stony Point Road. I guess, this is the third documentary in a series where, I'm just kind of reflecting on myself and my own fuck-ups. And this one, is supposed to kind of show me and the time when I was down, out, and homeless, B-roll here. Alright, honestly, sometimes life gets you down where you're kind of just like in prison, and that could be a mental or a physical kind of thing. For me, it's just like, who the fuck am I? Just kind of locking myself out time and time again, whether it's in a hospital or if it's in, just kind of, within more internal where you're just like, I can't really be the person I am. I'm just kind of, setting myself up for failure time and time again. I've basically institutionalized myself, but hey everyone, ain't that the American way? Yeah, man, look at that motherfucking shot right there. I'm such a good filmmaker. Yeah, something I hate about commentaries is people who just kind of like jerk off about their cinematography and, just when it's just really, really, really disgusting. But I'm not here to talk about, people who I hate. I'm here to talk about me. The one thing I did while I was homeless a lot was, just hang around in bars. And the thing I like about bars, basically, is that there's this whole kind of dynamic where you're either in or you're out. You're either out smoking a cigarette, or you're either in with a bar bumming out, or just, God, I don't even really know how well I can exactly explain this bullshit, but there you go. I just kind of like this whole dynamic where suddenly, it doesn't matter if you're like this homeless fuck up on the outside, if you're just in there to get a drink, watch people play pool, even if you're like just funneling your alcoholism, at least you're having a good time. And to me, that's what, really matters after a while. It's just, let's fucking have a good time and forget that the rest of the world is just like, this cesspool of bullshit that, we're either perpetuating ourselves or letting other motherfuckers perpetuate, because they can't take care of themselves and they're just projecting their own insecurities onto, us assholes, and then we think they're assholes and we're all assholes. Holy shit, it just goes round and round, doesn't it? It really does. One thing people always say, like, friends come and go, families are forever, and I say, that's the biggest load of crap I've ever heard, because personally, I think, friends will always be there if you make them family. Like, they can do just simple stuff, like, even if they kind of come back to collect in the end, just them giving you a ride is cool, or just being there to hang out. And you know what I think are the three things which really make a friend is basically they have to be there at the right time in the right place. Not all the time, but just right time, right place. They also have to, be kind of they have to know when to say no to you, and also. This is a sign of the true friend if they've bitched you out. Because all my friends, have gone up to me and kind of,
I got
said,
that on video.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why the fuck are you doing this? And I say this because I care.
Well, you're not in the video,
so,
but I'm just filming the road.
That's something I personally really agree with, and I think, yeah, if your friend, cusses you out, then they're a true friend. So, there you have it. I remember I was on these steps once, when I was just kind of bumming around. I had gotten out of this homeless shelter for smoking weed, got kicked out for a few days, and then one thing led to another, and then I wasn't invited back. But, I just met this guy randomly, and next thing I know, I'm, like, giving him my laptop, and because I'm just like, why the fuck do I need this? This guy's about to go, to prison, and, why, it's like, what do I need? Like, do I just need to continue watching porn, like, in order to keep myself in this rut? Here you go, here's a free Chromebook, and, this guy had this whole idea where he's gonna set up, kind of like DJ bike, but he was about to go to prison for God knows what. I didn't really want to, pry, because that'd just be kind of a dick thing to do, and, but yeah. You know, karma comes in waves. And, you know, I think good karma, giving your laptop away. You know, one night I just couldn't take it, and I was just sick of, you know, sleeping out, you know, around Petaluma and just basically being a complete bum. And I remember it was at this bench that I just went to, I just broke down and I called the cops and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm about to fucking kill myself. I've got, you know, my lithium for my bipolar disorder, and, you know, just come help me because, fuck. Those are challenging times in life, very challenging times. The one person who, you know, I can really count on in this whole scenario, even though, like, you know, at times it seemed like she was completely against me, was my mom. You know, all these kids, sometimes I hear they're like, fuck my parents, I'm gonna run away at 17. I'm like, you know, you're the biggest fucking dumbasses, you know, on the planet if you think that's the way to do it, because, you know, you gotta mine your, like, how long your parents are, like, legally obligated to take care of you and, you know, just have food under your head. And because, you know, I'm sure anyone in college will say that, like, you know, you gotta be thankful for your parents, because they literally throw their back out for you, and they'll put you, you know, before anything else until necessary. That's why I love my mom. Like, she's great. She's a saint. And, you know, she got me through, and she's the one who, like, time and time again, you know, even though, you know, her gut instinct said, you know, don't help him out, she did, and she came through. Isn't that funny feeling riding on the bus where, nah, I'm not even going to go into that, where I was about to, you know, get into some bullshit metaphor about life passing you by and you're just kind of sitting staring out the window, you know, what is made for, like, so many god-awful, you know, indie cinema scenes and all that crap, because you know they have problems if they're staring out the bus, window contemplating, and whoa, what is life just passing me by? Is this all meaningless? Am I just on, like, some roller coaster ride or some shit? Whoa, it's trippy, man. And I'm not even smoking pot. You know, I just get really sick and fucking tired of that. But yeah, hey, here's a scene I shot in the bus. Enjoy it. I'm James Sculthorpe, and I made this documentary. We're selling t-shirts out in the lobby. Oh, fuck, I'm not going to perpetuate that. But I guess when it really comes down to it, what I'm trying to express here is that, you know, people always tend to have, you know, one eye in the past and then one eye in the future, and then, like, their mind will just tend to, like, pendulum swing between either one. But, you know, right now, I've just been trying to do my best to keep my head above water and just stay in the present, because I really think that's all I can really do for myself. You know, homeless or not, bipolar or not, manic, depressive, you know, just drug addict or sober, or, you know, or, I mean, like, hopelessly sludged out or sober. It's just, life goes on. Life fucking goes on. what point